Hello and welcome back. I'm Katie T from Katie T's Home and I'm so happy you're here. So let me ask you something. Do you ever feel inspired to look on social media for healthy routines and you just get so discouraged because all of the content either falls in one of two categories. A, it's kind of like common knowledge, like, okay, drink water, makes sense, or it's completely unrealistic and not even feasible for your life. Well, if that's the case, you're in for a treat because today I'm going to give realistic, healthy habits and routines that you can do. And this is geared more towards the down-to-earth homemakers. So stay tuned and hit that subscribe button. I'm new to YouTube, and if you're looking to get more organized in your mealtime routine, then you should check out the digital downloads that I have in my online storefronts. I have several different types of digital downloads that would be perfect for you. So check that out if you're interested, and without further ado, let's jump in. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the 5 dimensions of health. So when most people think of health, they think of exercise and eating healthy. And while this is important, it's only a fraction of what it means to be healthy. In addition to physical health, there are 4 other categories of health. And these include mental, emotional, social, and spiritual. Many typical health promoting content creators focus on the physical health end of the spectrum. And while this isn't bad in itself, it is missing the other 4 pieces of the puzzle. Without the other pieces, you don't have a full healthy lifestyle. With that said, today I will discuss some of the things I take issue with regarding some health promoting content out there and what a realistic goal should look like. So the first healthy lifestyle habit that I want to talk about revolves around the time you wake up. So often I see content creators with the what my morning looks like trend, and they start with an early morning at like 4:30 to 5:30. And while some content creators are honest, I do have my doubts about others. And as a result, it's so easy for the rest of us to feel lazy or less than because we are not waking up super early like they are. Now listen, if that's when your biological clock wakes you up, then that's great. I have no issues with that. My point is, everyone is different and in a different season of life. And I think anywhere between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. is perfectly healthy to wake up naturally. So not only does this unrealistic goal set high expectations, but if you're struggling to get up before 8, then you're fed the tips and tricks on how to wake up early. And in some situations, this can be helpful, but I find it's covering up the heart of the matter. My morning routine and waking up has drastically shifted over the last 10 years. And the times in life when I struggled the most to get up were usually because of external factors going on in life. On the flip side, the times when I found it easier to wake up are the periods in life when I am at peace with where I am. So these tips and tricks distract our attention from the root cause of why it's a struggle to get out of bed. And I know this isn't the case for all of you, but I'm sure plenty of you can relate to the idea that getting up may not be easy because of external factors. And these factors consume your emotional, mental, and even social well-being, so it's no wonder you can't wake up early. So my recommendation for those struggling to naturally get up in the morning is to stop putting pressure on yourself and start addressing the situations in life that are holding you back. And it could be as simple as getting more physical activity in your day. Other times it may look like diving into the depths of your emotions and doing the hard work of healing. And it's not easy and will take time, but the outcome will be completely worth it because your whole day will just start off on a better foot because you can naturally get up at a reasonable time in the morning. So the next up healthy lifestyle habit that I want to talk about for the down-to-earth Catholic housewives is to discuss routines. And a routine by itself is a good thing. However, too much of a good thing is not a good thing. But before I discuss why that is, I want to quickly mention that some routines are completely unnecessary. Let's take, for example, a classic skincare routine. If you're eating healthy, exercising, monitoring things like the shampoo you use and external factors like housing and allergens, then your skin should be healthy by itself. Sure, you may need to moisturize after a shower or rinse your face when you first wake up, but after that, everything else is extra. Now, I know everyone has different skin types, which impacts the need to use additional products. Okay, like I can, wholeheartedly see that. But I also believe that if your skin is acting up, it's your body's way of telling you something is off. If you're using all of these products on your skin to make it glow, you could be missing the signals your body is trying to tell you. Not only that, but you're spending time and money in doing so. As a result, this is taking time from your day to tend to other matters while ignoring the signals your body is trying to tell you. So now that that's established, why some routines are completely unnecessary, I want to reiterate that routines are a good thing when done correctly. Having structure helps to stay organized and know what you need to accomplish. But when there's too much emphasis on structure, you risk missing the bigger picture. For example, in my college years, I took between 5 to 7 classes in a semester, worked 20 hours a week, exercised almost daily, made time for family and friends, and managed to get all straight A's, mostly, through college. And the thing is, I was always so stressed, especially when I was falling behind because my whole life revolved around a scheduled routine, which hindered my ability to have a healthy emotional life. So make sure you make room for those unstructured parts of life, away from having a routine. Just like a child needs unstructured playtime, we need unstructured moments to step away and just live in the moment. I would even say that that's kind of what it is to have a minimalist routine. You just step away from, all of those responsibilities and things in life that are calling your attention and to just slow down. And to add to it, this is where your spiritual health can influence your life. Ask God what He is calling you to do. If your focus is just on the next task at hand, you'll miss the small nudge from Him. So take a second, have that unstructured time in your daily routine, along with having a daily routine. So the next healthy lifestyle habit I want to share revolves around eating healthy. When I see content like what I eat in a day, I feel like it can be slightly misleading. While yes, I'm sure plenty of content creators eat super healthy as they describe in their content, it's just more than that. My issue comes from the content creators promoting their healthy choices who are probably filming what they ate on a Monday after the regret from the weekend diet is sinking in, or lack thereof. And I can't even say what they're doing is entirely bad, but what happens is, again, people have an unrealistic expectation set for themselves because they see all these healthy eating posts. Also, keep in mind that some content creators who eat super healthy are doing it because it is part of their job as a content creator. And I love that. I love that they're inspiring people to make good choices in life with their diets and stuff. Like, no issues there. Plus, another factor is that healthy food, especially takeout food, might be more readily available in other places in the world. Here in the US, we have to worry about so many preservatives, additives, dyes, just to name a few, never mind the type of food that we're eating. And that's why my personal goal is to make food from scratch, but even that can be unrealistic. Short of eating the same types of food, the same few things every day, like I can't do it all. And I'm sure many of you also can relate to that. And the thing is, everyone's diet will look a little different because everyone is different. Everyone's in a different season of life. Everyone has different genetics. Like, everyone's different. I mean, like, you got the vegetarians and vegans who feel completely fine with a diet of beans and pea pods. And I'm over here eating homemade beef jerky for breakfast because my body is craving protein. Like, I could never have their diet and they feel fine. You know what I mean? And I would argue that's part of what it means to be healthy, to listen to your body and what it's craving. And now, I'm not saying if your body is craving chips, that means that chips are the food of choice, but rather that you're probably dehydrated. But I'm sure you get the idea, to listen to your body and what it's craving, because it's gonna send you those signals. It's gonna let you know if it's lacking in a certain vitamin or protein or what have you. And I completely recommend, if you do want to start taking that deeper dive into eating healthier, that you watch these two documentaries. They're on Netflix. The first one is Live to 100, Secrets of the Blue Zones, and the second is Hack Your Health, The Secrets of Your Gut. These two documentaries are super detailed and have different fundamentals of health and how to achieve it. And the video on gut health definitely focuses on diet more than the blue zones, but both of them are very helpful and talk about diets as a whole. So I definitely recommend you watch that. But I mean, eat your fruits, eat your veggies, get protein, drink water, incorporate healthy carbs. It's really not complicated. Do the best you can while still allowing yourself to splurge every now and again. And that might look like you go to a party on a weekend and they have pizza. Have the slice of pizza. It's not going to kill you. As long as you're eating healthy overall, like, you're fine. So, moving on, I believe prioritizing is vital for those looking to create healthy lifestyle habits. And I won't go into too much detail on how to prioritize as a homemaker because I do have a full video and guide. I'll put that in the link below, or I'll put the link in the description below, I should say. But the key is to make sure you prioritize your overall health, not just your to-do list. So prioritize your relationship with God, which is your spiritual health. Prioritize your love language in your daily routine. So if your love language is quality time, then spend quality time with people. Prioritize the things that bring you purpose. Again, don't just prioritize your to-do list. This will set you up for being productive through the lens of society, but as Christians, we are called to prioritize God as number one. Everything else will fall into place. And I'd also say prioritize your mental health. Don't be afraid to take on a new challenge or set time aside to learn a new skill that interests you. Life itself is a voyage of lessons, so, by default, we are constantly learning. But when's the last time that you made time to learn something that interests you, all in the name of health? It's easier to picture health in a way that is associated with exercising, but the mind also craves a challenge. Just like our bodies crave the physical challenge of exercise, our minds also crave the mental challenge of learning new things. So prioritize that. Don't forget that. So the last thing that I want to talk about in creating healthy lifestyle habits is to spend time with your friends and family. Most healthy lifestyle habits account for single person stuff like drinking water, exercising, getting good sleep. And all those things are good, but it's missing the piece for an overall healthy lifestyle. And that is to focus spending on time with good people. We become like the people we surround ourselves with. So if we are spending time with people who are content in their misery, they will bring us down with them. So instead, focus on the good people in life and make room for them. We are social beings, and while some have an easier time socializing, everyone needs to make time for the good people in life. And I know sometimes it's difficult to prioritize building strong and healthy relationships with those good people because life is filled with responsibilities, commitments, and everything in between. But don't let those things hold you back from creating a life worth living. So there you have it. Some down-to-earth, healthy lifestyle habits for a Christian housewife. Let me know in the comments if you feel validated with any of these or if you even disagree or have anything to add. As always, I'm so happy that you are here, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye!